I may not be a smart man, but I do believe I know what an exhaust leak looks like. Holy bejesus. Yeah, I blew the gasket on the way home. um, I was wondering what all this black stuff is. It's actually from the road. It's like oil, gas, and road material in it. Well, anyways, I'll clean that up. I thought you would just find that amusing. Damn. Alright. Alright, so now I got that clean. I'll show you what I use. This stuff works great. It's just carb cleaner, but it cleans up bare metal and stuff. Works really good on these little motor kits, especially if, got oil and crap all over like that. And if you want to get in the fins really good, just spray some and use like a little brush or something. But anyways, for the most part, it's clean for the moment for repairing it. But, yeah, you can pick this up at like Family Dollar. It's dirt cheap. Gumout. It's just carb cleaner, and this stuff works great. Like when I store one, I'll drain the carb and spray this in it, and I've never had one, crap out when you're not riding it for a while. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cheap. It's like $4 or $5 or something for a huge can. It lasts forever. Alright, so I got that nasty exhaust leak fixed. This is the E85 build I've been running. I absolutely love this thing. It is really fun. I run this off-road, mostly down all the dirt roads, everything. I have not had any problems with it yet. Not really so much speed, more of a fun. It's got a ton of get up and go. I was kind of hoping that other engine I was building, the torque one, would like replace it, but it was a little too much. So I was breaking way too much stuff on the back wheel with it. Just not going fast, just way too much out of the gate. Not fun. But yeah, this is the original. I absolutely love how thick the tubing is in this. It's held up great. Everyone asks what that is. That's just a 3D printed box to hold all the wire connects, because I got tired of crap getting in them. But, I changed the squish value on this, the timing. There's a lot of different things done to this. I had to drill some stuff into the piston, and, but, yeah, I'm running E85 straight up in it with that E85 oil mix. And as you saw, it blows some nasty stuff. And, all in all, it's been great. I had to bore, that's a PZ19 carb. I had to bore the pilot hole and make an air screw for it, because you got to do almost 2-to-1 ratio for like ethanol. So if it's a 19 mil, it's got to be twice the size as the jetting, basically. So say 210 main in that. And that is an older carb that has the main jet and stuff in it. So I kind of gave up on those fancy little filters everyone always thinks is so great. Like that pucky carb. I hate these. They just clog up with crap constantly. So, oh, there's that controller board. I'll put that away. Ugh. But anyways, I'm going to put a new brake on it. These little ZTTO ones, I find them on Amazon, eBay. They're really beefy little brakes. They're great. But go on eBay, cheaper. Save about $5 on this. But that chain tensioner has been awesome. Oh, that was Hughes Motors was selling those, and that's where I bought that originally. It's held up great. I've had like 4 engines on this with that, and it's worked perfectly. But I still got to put the bracket on there for the back. You know, when you guys do exhaust, always mount stuff. And, you know, out in the back too, because that vibration tears everything apart on you. But, yeah, I had to make spacers to put that crank in, and because it's English to metric. And then I got a 3-speed in the back going to that. And, you know, a lot of people always flip the one from this side and put it over here because, you know, it interferes with everything. I get it because of the throttle and all that. I cut the grip in half and I put it over here. And I just use the front one. Every 2 clicks, well, is changing a gear. So I got a 3-speed, so first 2, next 2. I think I could go up to like a 5-speed in the back. But, you know, a little trick there. You don't have to use the one with the 5 numbers on it. You can use the front one over here to move your derailleur in the back. So, I don't know. A lot of people just, I don't know, do some silly crap with it. But anyways, all in all, yeah, it's still going. Love it. It's been great. Alright, so everyone's like, oh, you hate Minarellis. You know, I have Minarelli engines. This one's like brand new, I think. Yeah, I never even ran this one. But I think I got like 4 or 5 of these. I bought a whole bunch of these top ends. I got some brand new in the box even. But yeah, this one, I don't know. I bought a bunch of cheap engine bottom halves, put these on them, and I just got bored with it. It's nothing personal against them. You know what I don't like about Minarellis? This is where people get confused with me. You know, a lot of people make these kits for like $500-600 on eBay, and people watch these videos of people doing like, you know, 70 miles an hour on them and stuff. But what they don't realize is this part here is very important. I know there's all these stage 6s and crap like that you hear, and there's a whole bunch of stuff to all that. But to make it short and simple, if you get a cast iron one of these, there's a cold seizure issue. There's no way around it. I mean, the motor was designed to not go past 6,000 RPM. It's got a transmission that shifts, and as it shifts, it drops the RPMs, and you don't have the issue on the moped itself it goes on. But when you're running one of these, it's 1 speed, you get up, you hit like 10K, the piston starts heating up, and it expands faster than the cast iron. So even if you have a head that's cooling it and all that, it actually makes it worse because the cast iron stays cooler and the piston heats up faster, and it makes it even worse. You know, you can Cerakote the piston to deflect some of the heat. You can do all that stuff. Put the oiler holes along the exhaust port. You can drill them in. There's a bunch of little tricks to make it not as destructive and a little funner for more time, but it's going to happen. So, you know, either run it at like half throttle, have fun with it, and don't expect it to take off, or buy a, you know, an aluminum one and just do it right the first time, because you're going to regret all the damage and money pissed away on it. And you see that kit for $500. You're literally just putting a spacer and a jug and a head on it. That's it. There's no crazy thing to it. You get a plate. You can buy them. There's a couple of really good places that make parts for these and stuff. And I don't know, but a lot of people think I'm like hating on these. I have them. I don't have a problem with them. I had fun with it. I'm done with it. The Piaggio is basically just the same thing. It's raised up a little more and doesn't have a intake, so you got to put a spacer down there with a block on it, about yay big. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I ain't hating on these. I just had fun and done. And when you see people getting screwed though because they expect it to do something it's not made to do, and then they kind of advertise it as things it's not, that's where I get the problem with it. But anyways, and the other thing, well, this one out of the box gave me a little bit of trouble because it had some crap in it. Well, I gotta put that back on. But, this little carb was actually pretty decent. So if anyone's looking for like a motorized bike carb, the, what do they call this? KTM 65 2023 carb. It's a SX. There's a little tube on this that goes to your cable. These are pretty decent little carbs. There's a lot of jetting options. You could put a small filter on it. It goes to a box, like a tube to a box. But, you can buy a filter and put it on it. I'd get a foam one, personally. But, nice little carb. So, it's oh, God. The heck is it? 25 millimeter intake in this. So, it's all 1 inch. Everything going in. But, anyways. Alright, guys. So, that's it. I'm going to put that brake on. I'm going to take this for a ride later down some trails. But yeah, absolutely love this bike. I just thought it was funny. I blew that freaking exhaust gasket big on this. So. Alright, peace out.